Sam, you forgot to empty the chisel. If I close my eyes, I can still see him standing there. My daddy. He would stick his head out of the toilet door, shaving cream on his face, razor in hand, to tell my mother something he just thought about. Then he would beckon to me with his finger. "Come here, Judy, you don't look so good." I would rush over to him, a bit upset. He would look me over, lift his hand, and smear shaving cream on my nose. "There, now you look better," he would laughingly say. My mom would tell us all the story of how her fathers, when at the dinner table, would say, "Now eat every carrot and pea on your plate." Would you believe my great-grandfather did Jewish vaudeville in like 1903 or so? It was all in Yiddish. The bandage was wound around the wound. The farm was used to produce. The dump was so full that it had to refuse. We must polish the Polish furniture. He could lead if he would get the lead out. The soldier decided to desert his desert in the desert. Since there is no time like the present, he thought it was time to present the present. A bass was painted on the head of the bass drum. When shot at, the dove dove into the bushes. I did not object to the object. The insurance was invalid for the invalid. There was a row among the oarsmen about how to row. They were too close to the door to close it. The buck does funny things when the does are present. A seamstress and a sewer fell down into a sewer line. To help with planting, the farmer taught us to sow. The wind was too strong to wind the sail. Upon seeing the tear in the painting, I shed a tear. I had to subject the subject to a series of tests. How can I intimate this to my most intimate friend? How about after I read that book, I began to read another? Let's face it, English is a crazy language. There is no egg in eggplant, nor ham in hamburger, neither apple nor pine. In pineapple, English muffins weren't invented in England, or French fries in France. Sweetmeats are candies, while sweetbreads, which aren't sweet, are meat. We take English for granted, but if we explore its paradoxes, we find that quicksand can work slowly. Boxing rings are square, and a guinea pig is neither from Guinea nor is it a pig. And why is it that writers write but fingers don't finger? Grocers don't gross and hammers don't ham. If the plural of tooth is teeth, why isn't the plural of booth beef? One goose, two geese, so one moose, two meese. One index, two indices. Doesn't it seem crazy that you can make amends but not one amend? If you have a bunch of odds and ends and get rid of all but one of them, what do you call it? If teachers taught, why didn't preachers prot? If a vegetarian eats vegetables, what does a humanitarian eat? Sometimes I think all the English speakers should be committed to an asylum for the verbally insane. In what language do people recite at the play and play at a recital? How ship by truck and send cargo by ship, have noses that run and feet that smell? How can a slim chance and a fat chance be the same, while a wise man and a wise guy are opposites? You have to marvel at the unique lunacy of a language in which your house can burn up as it burns down, in which you fill in the form by filling it out, and in which an alarm goes off by going on. English was invented by people, not computers, and it reflects the creativity of the human race, which, of course, is not a race at all. That is why when the stars are out, they are visible, but when the lights are out, they are invisible. P.S. Why doesn't Buick rhyme with quick?